Hi everybody, this is Mike from Bluewater. Like I said, I'm going to start really simple with our installation tips. And what we're going to start with today is basically how do I connect to power in my boat. So let's say we've got a boat here and we've got two wires running through our boat compartment. We got a black and we've got a red. Now some boats are going to be different. Say a Triton boat, for example, the lighting wires that are already in place are black and blue. Black being negative or ground, and blue being your power wire. So what are we going to do with those wires? Well, the easiest way to tap into power in your box is to use what I like to call a T-tap connector. T-tap connector simply crimps over the wire, allowing you to plug into the wire, and really it is kind of simple for guys who don't know what they're doing. I won't call them dummies, let's just say beginners. Normally, if it's going to go into a marine environment, what you'll also do is you will squeeze a little dielectric grease into there to keep it nice and uncorroded, and that is what this is, dielectric silicone compound. You'd squeeze it into the cup before use, but we're not going to do that. We're going to stay nice and neat here, and before we do use that, we're going to crimp on our male connector to the power or the fixture we're going to plug into power. When you buy an LED strip from Bluewater LED, that is what it looks like when it comes to you. It's got adhesive on the back, and it has got the lights on the front. Nice clean look. Basically, you also have your lead wire. Lead wires can be anywhere from 12 to 20 inches. You can request a longer lead wire for those projects where you have to run your wire into far corners, but what I've found through most installations is I end up cutting a lot of this off so I don't have to tag it somewhere. So we will start by taking a male connector and using our crimpers to crimp that male connector onto the end of our lead wire. And to do that, these are kind of high dollar connectors. A lot of people just use a pair of pliers. We don't know how to do things the simple way here. You will stick your lead wire in there and you'll crimp that thing down. Make sure it's secure. You'll do the same thing on your negative wire. Stick that lead wire in there that's been stripped already. Crimp it on there. Now, these male connectors, when you look at the ends of them, I got a little male plug in there. Well, you got to make sure that male plug is not leaning down. It's got to be right in the center of that thing, which now they both are. Your next step is to take your T-tap connector, take your ground wire, and close that T-tap. Place the ground wire right in there where the metal groove is and close that T-tap right over it. And now you're going to take a pair of pliers and you're going to squeeze until you hear the snap. And you're just going to twist it just a little bit to make sure it's connected. And there you go, that one's connected. And you're going to do the same thing on your positive wire. Close that in there. Make sure that's connected until you hear the snap. Turn it and make sure you got a connection, and bingo. Now, this should work, right? Well, you'd be surprised at how often it works the first time. Take your male connector, plug it into the female end of your T-tap connector on your ground wire. Take your male end from your positive wire, plug that into the female end of your positive lead. And we have light. And that light is purple. We had that special made for a customer. We do special orders. We got plenty of purple. But as you can see, these are really bright. They're totally submersible, completely waterproof. They're impact resistant, and they come with a lifetime warranty. As long as when we look at it, it doesn't look like you hit it with a hammer. If an LED fails, we're going to replace it for you. Thanks, and that wraps up our first episode of Connecting to Power. Thanks.